I'm going to tie a rubber leg Prince, or I've also seen it called a Super Flash Prince. And I'm starting with a size 12 nymph hook in the vise with a 7/64 gold tungsten bead. I'll add some additional weight, so I'll take some turns of my lead wire, maybe only 5 or 6 turns, seat it into the bead and smooth out any edges. The thread that I'm going to use is a 70, and it's in red. Take some turns behind the lead, tie it up to the bead and then back down and remove the tag. Both the tail and the legs are going to be centipede legs, and this is in tan, but you can also do the barred, and it's in the mini size. I've started to tie these in smaller. I really like the movement of the really small sizes. So I'll double it over my thread and tie it down the hook shank to where the barb in the hook would be. And to trim to length, I'll fold these over and cut them at the eye, so I've got about a hook shank in length. The rib is going to be a oval tinsel, and this is in gold. You can also use wire if you'd like, ultra wire. I'll put this in just behind the lead and tie it in line with the shank. The body is going to be a peacock ice dub, and so I'll take a pinch dub in the body, and I'll leave about a bead width worth of space for the legs and the hot spot. Now I'll tie in or wrap up the oval tinsel, and when I reach my thread, tie it off and trim. And then I'll come back to my centipede legs, and I'll take a loop, I'll set it on top, and tie it in, cut the loop, and then draw down the legs down either side, and then I can take my cuts and to get them the same, you can hold them straight up or straight down. And play with the positioning until you like it. And I'm going to take one small pinch of this peacock ice dub again and just cover up the thread work in between the legs and end in front of them. And now I can tie in my thorax, and for that I'm going to use ice dub again. This is going to be a UV rust, or you can use red, pink, whatever you like for your hot spots. And then to finish it off, like a traditional Prince nymph, I'm going to use goose biots, white goose biots. I'll take off 2. I'll cross the tips and get them aligned and situate them back . Tie them in. Once you've gotten a couple wraps, you can adjust them as need be. And then I'll hold this up and I'll bring everything in front of that bead and then trim close, and then whip finish. Trim, and then to hold everything in place, I'll put a drop of head cement on the tops of the threads. And that is my rubber leg prince, or again, I've seen it called a super flash prince.